Bonjour à tous. So, today we will learn how to count in French, but compter jusqu'à 69. Count until 69 only. Why is that? Because counting until 69 in French is quite easy. Actually, you will have to learn by heart some numbers, and then you will have to follow the same pattern. And if you already know some Latin language like Italian or Spanish, it will help a lot. And if I'm stopping at 69, it's because counting from 70 to 100 is a bit tricky in French. You will see it's tricky, it's a bit hard and weird. We will see it. That's why I'm asking you to consider this lesson as the part 1 of our lesson, Compter, counting in French. Alors, I decided to start from 31 until 39 to show you how easy it is actually to count in French until 69. So as you can see here, I put first of all 30, that's my 30 here in black, and then I'm just adding the numbers from 1 to 9, what you are seeing in pink. And for this part, actually, to count from 1 to 9, I will show you how to pronounce them, how to read them, and if you wish, you can repeat after me. Alors, 1, 1, donc 1, I have to put my finger on my nose, again, it's a nasalisation, and I'll have to try to feel the air going up. 1. Do not hesitate to exaggerate it so you will understand how we make this sound in French. Then we have 2, 2, it's mild, I'm not pronouncing the X. 2, donc 2. Then 3, OI in French is always wa, and we have a silent S. 3, and from here my throat, 3. Then very easy, 4, I'm pronouncing every single letter here. Then 5, and not 5, the air goes up. Then 6, I'm just pronouncing the X as an S, 6. 7, donc 7, the P here is silent. Then we have 2 mild word pronunciation, 8, and 9, mild as well. Let's repeat one more time, please. Alors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Voilà. And then, actually, this is how I'm counting from 31. It will be the same if I want to count from 41 to 49, from 51 to 59, etc., etc. Now, on my right, I would like to show you the dizaines, like the 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. 10 for 10, 10, it's like the 6, I'm pronouncing the X as an S, 10. Then for 20, it's 20, and I'm pronouncing it exactly like the word wine in French. 20. Then 30, you already know this word. Then 40, and here for 40, 50, and 60, we always have this ont. 40, 50, here it's very easy, you have 5, and then ont, 50, and then 60. You see, OI is Y in French, 60. Donc, let's repeat them one last time. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. Alors, I wanted actually here to show you how to count from 51 to 59. As you can see, it's very easy. It's like counting from 31 to 39. 51. Again, I put here the 50, the number from 10 to 60, les dizaines, and then I add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The only difference is that I'm adding A for the first one, and A in French means end. Now, I will ask you actually to try to count and to write from 21 until 29 and from 41 to 49. Once you are ready, we will of course correct it together and you will see how easy it is to count in French from 1 to 9 and from 20 to 69. À tout à l'heure. Alors, I think you are ready and we will correct it together. So, how to count from 41 to 49 and how to count from 21 to 29. Donc, we have here 40 and we have 20. 40 et 20. So first of all, of course, I put the dizaines, 40, 40, 40 everywhere. You see the entre. And then A for the first one, which means and then I have to count from 1 to 10. Same for 20. 20, I'm putting 20 everywhere, and then A, and then counting from 1 to 9. And I obtain my 41 to 49. I can count from 20 to 29, and until 69, it will always, believe me, follow the same pattern. It's really, really easy. But what about counting from 11 to 19? It's another part. Alors, from 11 to 16, it might be a bit hard. I don't know how you want to memorize it. Maybe if you write it down. For example, personally, when I write down many times, I can really remember easily. If you have une mémoire photographique, it's even easier. You can repeat them after me because I will explain how to pronounce them. Really, up to you to choose. Mais on va commencer. Let's start. So for 11, 11, it's on. Maybe it's a weird sound, but it doesn't matter if you cannot pronounce it well for now. 11. 12 is 12, so 2 becomes 12. 13 is 13. You will hear a lot the z. You can recognize them with this z. Then 14 is 14. 15 is 15. So 13, 14, and 15 are tricky. Why? Because you can easily, when you are a beginner, to get confused between 30 and 13, 14 and 40, etc., etc. So for this, like if you recognize the z, it will help you not to get confused. And then for 16 is 16. Then from 17 to 19, it's too easy. We have 17, and here I'm not pronouncing the S, as you can hear, D, as if we have just D-I. D, 17, 18, I'm making the liaison, 18, and then 19. I'm just putting 10, 10, and then 7, 8, 9. That's it. It's really easy. Alors, try to repeat them, and once you are sure that you are able to count from 11 to 19 easily in French, we can go further in this lesson and we will make a special exercise. Alors, I'm moving. Alors, pardon, small mistake. Ne confondez pas. This is our exercise. Ne confondez pas. Like, do not confuse. Do not confuse these 6 numbers in French. We have 4, 40, 14, 15, 5. So I put here the answer 53, 13, and 30. So if you are sure you can make this exercise, you can of course stop the video, make the exercise, and we will correct it together. À tout à l'heure. I think that you are ready to correct this exercise. Ne confondez pas, do not confuse. For 4 is 4, very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. For 40 is 40, and the aunt here help me, aunt. And for 14 is 14. We have aunt for the 40 and the for the 14. Same for 15, here 15, we have the the. 5, easy. 50, we have the aunt again. For 3 is 3, 1, 2, 3, très facile, too easy. And then 13 for 13, we have the, and for 30, you will just need to learn it by heart. And since this exercise is a bit difficult actually, I'm suggesting to make an easy exercise. Alors, voici l'exercice. In this very easy exercise, combien de personnes voyez-vous? I just wanted you to learn the word combien. How many or how much? Combien. Donc, combien de personnes voyez-vous? How many persons do you see? Très facile. Alors, ici, let's do it together. It will be 6. I'm not pronouncing the X again. Ici, 2. I'm not pronouncing the X again. 2. And I'm not even pronouncing it as an S, just 2. And for the last one is 3. 3. Actually, I choose these numbers because sometimes they are hard to get pronounced. So let's repeat them again. 6, 2, 3. That's it. But for the next exercise, it's a little bit harder. It's actually un peu de calcul, how to calculate in French. So this is an example to make this exercise before you stop the video. Donc here we have 6. I will ask you to write the number, donc 6, and then plus is plus, and I'm pronouncing the S. Donc 6 plus 6, 6 plus 6, égale, equal, and actually to say is equal in French, we say est égal à. Est égal à, and then you put your answer, 12. Donc 6 plus 6 est égal 12. Try to make this exercise with all the equation I gave you here, donc 8 plus 9, etc., etc. You can, of course, stop the video, and once you are ready, let's see how able you are to count in French. À tout à l'heure. I think that you are ready to correct the exercise un peu de calcul. Alors, the first one, we have already done it. Alors, numéro 2. 8 plus 9 est égal à 17. Please take your time to verify, to see if you have done all of the equation correctly. 1 plus 14 est égal à 15. Ensuite, 5 plus 50 est égal à 55. There are a lot of 5 here. 7 plus 10 est égal à 17. As you can see how easy is the 17, the 18 and 19 in French. Then 14 plus 4 est égal à 18. 0 plus 2. We didn't see the 0 before, but I put it in the exercise. Donc 0 plus 2 est égal à 2. And finally, 22 plus 40 est égal à 62. So for 20, for the number 20, there are two pronunciations. In the northern part of France, in the east of France and north, we tend to say 20, but the correct pronunciation, please, is 20. Donc 22, 22. Voilà, voilà for this exercise. And now, actually, it's time to, if you wish, of course, to make this devoir de maison, this homework, if you wish. In this homework, I'm showing you a situation where you might need, ou vous aurez besoin, des chiffres et des nombres. And you will need numbers, actually. It's a dialogue between a secrétaire and you. So try to read it many times and try maybe to translate it and to find out in French in a very fluent way, and it's the most important in this exercise, how to say number. You can actually make the same dialogue with someone else. You can write it actually and try to, give the number of your home actually, the number of your department, or the number of your phone. Bon travail, merci beaucoup, and see you very soon. And of course, I hope that you are, maintenant vous êtes prêts, now you are ready to count from 1 until 69 in French. Bon courage, and see you for the next lesson, which is actually counting from 70 to 1000 in French. À bientôt et au revoir.